Okay, no, hold on. Did you dab?
I'm bringing all of them back. I'm bringing all the old school moves back now, man. But there's too many new dances. Need to sometimes just bring back. Need to bring back.
Right, let's get into it. So what was different then? Boom, we're starting straight from this. What was different about Saliba's dive? Saliba's red card.
You don't even.
No Vaseline. No Vaseline. Nah, I'm joking.
I was on your brain straight away from.
I don't care. Nah, I'm joking. I actually don't care. You know what? Arsenal fans are crazy. If you want to give a penalty, yeah, we will find within 3 seconds of that penalty given, we will find the identical scenario where Arsenal wasn't given one.
Bruh, when I saw the Tyrone Mings, something, and it was Aston Villa and lockdown.
It was Quansah. There's a couple. We've had Quansah, we had the one I remembered was Aston Villa, and I remember Jesus. I can't remember. I think it was against Brighton or one of these teams that wear blue. We were away, and it was on halfway line. It was Jesus in his first season. It was Webster or someone. But do you guys have that as well?
What, where people just go and find
like your Twitter fan base? Is it like that? Where do you have?
I think our one is we just hold on to like old examples. So like after the Garnacho against Arsenal, like every single like offside thing, they just always bring up that one. Or
okay, no. So yours is you guys don't really have it because we have specific like any type of decision, we'll get the exact one, a replica.
Let's be like, this is just 100% honest. Like the Arsenal fan base, like, is a lot of crybabies and it's a lot of like.
I just wanted to, because on the outside, I wanted to know if you guys have your own version of this. Like, do you have?
No, because that's a crybaby thing. Like, it's a.
I think your version, your version of this is you always complain that the media talk about you. That's one thing. That's one thing.
Like, we're the headline makers, bro.
Oh, like, we're talking about us again.
we actually like we're the headline makers. Like, there could be something completely unrelated, and they're gonna relate it back to United. It's just what it is. Like, I mean,
but you're the biggest club in the country. You're the biggest club in the country, so why do you complain about it? You can't.
No, it's
remind everyone you're the biggest and then complain when people talk about you.
It is what it is thing. Like I always just expect it. Refs deserve to get. We're not gonna promote that on the tier 3 platform. We're not gonna do it, Nathan. We're not gonna do it. There's referees watching. There's with PGMLO are everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. You see Nathan just bundled into the back of an unmarked van. You'll be wondering, why did this happen? I'll tell you, you ain't watched tier 3. You ain't see what Nathan said. That's it.
Oh, let's get Jason in. Let's get Jason in this chat. Come on.
Always a beautiful day when Chelsea get humbled. Big up tier 3 though. I'll give it 13 minutes before Banks' Wi-Fi starts skanking. First of all, it was Shem's Wi-Fi that was doing the kickity last time. So let's be fair. Let's be fair, Nathan. Where Chelsea fans that were about yesterday are suddenly missing. Yeah, Chelsea fans were lying in bed.
I don't get what their beef is. We're not your rivals, bro. Like, you're battling for top 4.
They want beef now, though. They want beef with the big boys now, man.
No, when the adults are talking, you gotta leave the room when the adults are talking. But
they were saying Chelsea fans I'm talking about a title race if they won this game.
No, they weren't.
They were.
No, they weren't.
I'm just relaying.
No, they weren't. I'm never gonna let you do that to them. They weren't.
I'm not gonna have any stake in this. Like, I don't have any stake in this. I'm just relaying information that was given to me. They were thinking if we can win at Anfield, then why not?
I think he's won 11 games and lost 1. Damn.
Who?
Slot.
Oh yeah. Only the Nottingham Forest game.
Wow, that record's peak still. That is peak.
He was talking about we have to see how they face, how they do when they play the big boys, isn't it? And I guess they've technically got their
Chelsea, the big boys. They finished 8th or so last year.
They're a better team than they were last year. I don't think that's denied. I don't think we can deny that.
But they played Man United, no?
Yeah, man. Anyone can step to United right now, man. It's not a big feat, man. There's a lot of guys stepping to us right now.
Banks, let's get straight into it. Let's get into it, man. We've waited enough.
Cole had money on that game, pure match fixing. Yeah, now from when he did the first tackle on, who was it, Salah, and like he didn't get given. He
I
said,
told them in my chat. They said Salah cooks everybody. Let Kobo live. I said, you know what? That's an excuse, but at the end of the day, fine. But then he just kept cooking him. Oh, Banks. He didn't even wait up to 5 minutes.
it's not me that's frozen, you know. I'm looking on the YouTube. It's you that's frozen, bro.
Why am I frozen? I'm not frozen.
You're frozen on the YouTube, bro.
You're moving for me.
Now I can see you're frozen, like literally. Nathan, confirm that Shem's frozen on the thing. Yeah, Shem's frozen. Light work, man. Shit, Nathan, have some faith in me, bro. I've rejigged it. I've changed my life around. Added some funds into the funds to get this thing cracking. No more Wi-Fi problems for me, bro. No more Wi-Fi problems for me. I'm up here making money, getting that good Wi-Fi. Community fiber in the I'm trying. We're still on community fiber. We need to change it. It's not good. It's not good. It could go at any moment. It could literally go at any moment. I don't know why I'm bragging, because they could literally embarrass me in the next couple minutes. But we move. What game? Put in the comments. What game should we start on first? Because I know the Arsenal fans want to talk Arsenal, but let us know which game should we start on first. Obviously, the Colwell Tosin incident at Chelsea versus Liverpool had some similarities that had Arsenal fans thinking, huh? Is an agenda against us? How did he not get sent off? And start with the all eyes on me game. Word to Mariah, shout out Touchline Fracas, fam. But so we can start with the Chelsea Liverpool. We can start with the Chelsea Liverpool fresh in the mind. First off, I want to say a big shout out to when midfielders midfield, and that goes for Jones, Gravenberch, Caicedo, and Lavia. I see too many games where midfielders don't midfield, and they just get in there and they're doing their best approximation of what a midfielder does, and it's not pretty. It's not fun. I don't like watching it. You're messing the game up. It's not pretty. It's not midfielding. But Lavia, Caicedo, Jones, Gravenberch, you lot got in there and made it a dogfight. The Sabozlai, what I saw from you was not midfielding. That was usually now. Sometimes your senior has to take. If young boy knows road, follow him. If young boy knows road, follow him. Sabozlai, if Gravenberch and Jones know road, follow them. When you see them doing the breaking up midfield, bouncing 1-2s, pushing up the field, driving the ball. When you see them doing that, follow. Do the same. Instead, you're there just jaggedy jag. Come on. Lavia, Caicedo. Hey, I think it's done for Enzo in terms of starting midfield. Like the balance for Chelsea's midfield, just in terms of, especially at Anfield away, I won't lie, they looked comfy playing out, aside from maybe Tosin and Sanchez's calamity. Like he's just a sort of calamity type goalkeeper. So he just always gives you a bozo moment. I'm so dead. Man came into the comments. There's never been a howler like this. Man had to check. This is a howler. This is a Bobby Howler, not Bobby Fowler. It's a Bobby Howler. Sanchez, aka Ghost. He does look like James St. Patrick, to be fair. He does. But now Chelsea, like their build up, Lavia again, brocking it up in the midfield. Anything that was really happening in the midfield, Lavia was local to it. Like it wasn't getting run through. Same with Caicedo again. Like it was just one of those everywhere performances. Like wherever Caicedo needed to be, he was there. And then the end of the game was very much decided just on like a Salah moment of quality. Like the ball was crazy. Whoever's responsibility it was to nah, it sounded crazy. It sounded crazy when it left my mouth. Pause. Rocking up in the midfield. Yeah, it sounded crazy when I left my mouth. I'm sorry. My fault. Whoever's job it was to track Jones for that Liverpool second goal, they messed up there. But it was a great ball, but someone should have been tracking him into the box. And even then, Sanchez smother him. I don't know whether he had PTSD from the penalty incident, but he should have, like, it looked as if he first should have come out and meet the ball or meet the cross a little bit more. It looked like he was like glued to his line. And then even still, like the touch brought it close enough where if you make yourself massive, like you can smother it. Like it didn't look as if like it was a pristine touch and finish from Jones. It looked like it could have been smothered, but again, maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe it was a bit quick, but I feel like for that second goal, which was a goal that Jones deserved, to be fair, but he should have, like for me, Sanchez should have got that down. And again, Salah it was a great ball from Salah. Like, and I thought, let me put this comment up. Gusto was getting treated like on a shower. I think in the first half, I actually liked Gusto's performance against Salah. I think he couldn't really get his game off against against Gusto. Bro, man was in the comment. I've never seen that before, you know. I've never seen that before. Talk to us. What happened? What happened? Talk to us, bro. What happened? What happened? I've never seen someone pop up in the comments before.
Shout out Sherman chat. Caicedo was excellent.
That's a shout out show. Yeah, what did you make of the midfield battle?
Oh, I think it was a game where all the midfielders, like 4 midfielders, played very, very well. I would say 3 played very, very well. So Gravenberch, Caicedo, and Curtis Jones were excellent. Lavia was okay.
I thought his performance needed a bit more praise. I thought it was more on the 7.5 rather than a 6.5.
I can give it that, but it's literally splitting hairs at this point. I think the Liverpool 2 were definitely outstanding. Caicedo was a standout for Chelsea. Lavia would be like a sidekick, kind of sidekick. But fair enough, you think he played like a 7.5. But I feel like Chelsea. Actually, let me start at Liverpool. Liverpool they managed the game very, very well. In a game, no matter how good you are or how better you are in the Prem, the weaker side's always going to have a moment in the game where like they look like they can score. And Liverpool came out of that, combated both of them situations very, very well. So predominantly when Chelsea scored, scoring back immediately kills a team. It just completely takes all the wind out of your sails. And in the first half, in moments where Chelsea looked like they were onto Liverpool, the crowd worked very well. And Liverpool just very, very mature in their performance. Like Trent's side they locked down.
Yeah.
They locked down Sancho. Sancho. Gusto and Colwill didn't know what to do with Mo Salah on that side as well.
Let's talk about Salah's performance, because for me, in the first half,
he went into a playmaker bag.
I think second half he went into the playmaker bag. But first half for me, like he wasn't really getting his moves off. Like he couldn't really run past Gusto. And again, the passes were okay, like, but he wasn't playing like he was in the second half. Like second half, I feel like he really got into his playmaker bag, and like some of the Travellas, some of the crossfield
passes, the diags.
That's when he was just like, let me just try.
I didn't know you had that, not that I didn't know you had that in your game, but like to keep consistently making these passes. And
the Travella, he like that one. How deep is in his bag?
Absolutely filth. And Liverpool just looked like they were always going to beat Chelsea. I don't know if that's a coaching thing, it's a player thing, it's a mentality thing. They always looked like they were going to beat Chelsea. And for some reason, it just looked like Chelsea weren't going to score, even though it got a bit antsy towards the end. When you're seeing Cole Palmer pick up the ball on the halfway line, you're thinking, yeah, you've had a bad game today.
Yeah, he was.
And the agenda's starting to build with him in big games. Everyone's saying if it's not Wolves, if it's not Everton.
I'm trying to think what was the big game record.
If you call United a big game, then it's United. But aside that,
was that it?
Yeah, where they packed last minute. I think he scored a hat trick.
Yeah, he got a hat trick against us. But
yeah, but that's if you're gonna call that against
City was a penalty. To be fair,
it's penalties. Every other game's a penalty. Arsenal's a penalty. City's a penalty. Like play well to actually play well. No, it's not happened. So,
Palmer, no good performance. No, I feel like Chelsea lost the momentum.
Jackson's turned to a new plan. I think I went a bit early with my bet last year.
What? Oh, the Nico Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, he's putting it together a little bit. Put it together.
Was it 5 I think certain United fans as well saying is Jackson better than Rasmus Højlund. I think they've already lost that one. year and a half.
No. Just wait for that one. Wait for
No,
you haven't,
Hoyland's not a
haven't,
real person.
you haven't. We're gonna talk about Hoyland's performance
No, we're
today.
not. We're really not.
We
It
are.
was
We are.
Brentford.
We are. Yeah.
So yeah, and then if we flick over to the right side, to the left-hand side, Liverpool's left, Chelsea's right. Again, we said it's time to call it. Like, it's time to leave the ball, and there's reasons why we said that. But how Andrew Robertson's gotten away with being around for this long, it's scary. Because Noni put him in a spin. Like,
Yeah, that first half was
it just
bad
doesn't
business.
give you any sense of assurance.
It was bad business. It was bad business from Thing to do him like that. Madueke had him.
Like that. Yeah, just always has him on skates, grabbing back, covering his ass. Van Dijk covering, like everybody coming to put out fires in his side of the pitch. Gakpo was okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
Gakpo was okay, but when Diaz came on, it was a lot more impactful and it had a lot more potency in his play.
I think Chelsea's attacking in the second half. I don't think the subs helped them too much in a sense.
Too much. The problem with it was too much change.
Yeah, I think Nkunku going to the left killed. Like,
I feel like they made 7 subs. It's just too much change. Like,
because people were changed. It wasn't also just the subs; it was also the changing of position. Because Gusto went from left to right back.
Gusto switched. Gusto switched. I think
Neto
went
to
the other side. Who came on for Sancho? Can't remember.
Neto came on for
Neto,
Sancho.
and then Nkunku come on.
Yeah, and it's just like, I feel
Viega went
left back.
Yeah.
It was just, I feel like even though Trent was doing well against Neto, but I feel like there was creating a bit more with Neto on the left. Like, I remember the Cole Palmer shot that got blocked, and then just a couple other dribbles. Like, it was just a bit better when Neto was on the left. But when Nkunku came on, I feel like Nkunku's just a strike. Like, him playing off the left just doesn't look natural. Like,
Nkunku since he's been at Chelsea, has not shown anything worthwhile. Like, the games in which he scores are not on TV or they're against like Plymouth Argyle. No, so he's just not shown anything worth talking about. Liverpool were excellent, and really and truly, we've got a couple. Okay, before I talk on to Liverpool as a whole, and let's just 2 players, one at Chelsea, one at Liverpool. Szoboszlai and Enzo Fernandez. Oh, brother. The Szoboszlai one
is close to £200 million worth of player, you know.
No, let's start with Szoboszlai. He gets away with a murder because he can run. And
I tried to warn you last season, I tried.
Yeah, so because I don't get why he just either breaks down play or just makes his decision making so bad.
It's so that's the worst thing, as in, like, he can carry the ball for maybe just a little bit, but when it's time to release it, it's not coming off.
He shows for it random, like in weird spots, and then you carried it and say, okay, go get shoot. He passes. Pass. He shoots. Like, it's just a bit like you're just out of sync with everyone all the time.
Yeah, that, like, the decision making is bang on. Just
only saving grace I have for Szoboszlai is games don't pass him by that often. When in comparison to Enzo. Enzo's on the pitch. Enzo's on the pitch and you don't know he's playing.
Yeah, we were saying that earlier, that it's just like Enzo came on and I saw, like, he didn't affect or change the flow of the match. Like,
the only time you realize he's on the pitch is when he gives the ball away. You're like, oh, who did that? Oh, like, there's 2 occasions where I was like, oh God, who was that? Oh my gosh, you're playing.
When Enzo came on, Chelsea are losing, and you want someone like, again, the momentum has shifted back Liverpool's way. You bring on Enzo, you want him to get on the ball and, like, change the flow of the game. You want him to, like, knit some things together in the midfield and get Chelsea up the pitch. But again, like, he just came on and it was just like, it's not even like now you've lost the bite of Lavia in the midfield. At least Lavia will get about and make the tackles. Like, but Enzo was just, just do the pass, but there's no like, you need something from him to his whole USP has to be like switching up the momentum or doing some punchy passing or like being creative. Like, your USP isn't winning the ball back or being energetic in the midfield. So you actually have to go and, like, be on the ball, be brave and do something. But he just came on and there was nothing doing.
Referee nearly caused the howler right there at the end at the 50-50. Nunes gave Viega a move, man. He gave Gave him the move, man.
Bro, this whole game, the referee was giving fouls for 50-50s. I was so baffed.
We've lost the game, brother. We've lost the game.
It
Because
was actually
he
nasty.
gave him the complete shoulder move, man. Gave him that one. And it was so clean. Like, everybody knew it was a 50-50. Chelsea didn't even... Then he gave the foul, and everyone in this... If they scored, he wouldn't have got out of Anfield. He wouldn't have got out of Anfield.
Well, 50-50.
Yeah, let's talk about
Nunes gave him one. Are you mad, cuz? Are you mad, cuz, Budge? CP without them 3 p.m. games, spooky player. Hey, man. I'm not gonna speak on Cole Palmer before he crashes on United, but yeah. Let's see. Again, there's the big game label has been labeled at a lot of players. Like you have to the only way to get that label off of you is to crash it in a big game.
In the big game.
Crash it in the big game. And people will stop saying it. Crash it in the big game. People will stop saying it. That's it. And Cole Palmer's good enough to do it, but he just has to do it. That's it.
So I'm coming live to you, Banks. Are Liverpool in the title race? We need a Liverpool fan to answer this, really, because they're the
Liverpool in the title race.
Yeah.
Are they still trying to gimmick?
Yeah, Liverpool fans say they're not in the title race.
They're in the title race. I don't think they're winning it, but they're in it. I don't think they're winning it, but they're in it. There's no getting away from that. Who do I think winning it? City, man. And they're gonna win it playing the most dog shit football ever, and it's gonna be so strange.
All right, let's transition onto City then. Why is City gonna win it?
Because someone needs to beat them. Someone needs to like this Wolves result. I was thinking, yeah, Wolves, you done your thing. You sat in, you got your early goal. Yeah, they equalized.
Wolves was worse than the Arsenal one.
Huh?
You think Wolves was worse than the Arsenal one?
No, but it wasn't much better.
I think the Wolves and the Arsenal results for Man City, that's 4 points,
4 point swing.
That's a 4 point swing. No, wait, that's a... Wait.
Yeah, they won a point and then they won 3
point swing. Wait, they got a point and they won...
Not gonna lie, after seeing Guavador do what he done, knocked me for 6.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm playing devil's advocate by saying, because City also have an inevitability. I asked one of my friends, City fan, weird, I know, but I asked him and I said, how does it feel? Do you go into games thinking, yeah, we're gonna, like, no matter the score, like, we're just gonna win anyway?
That's what he said.
And I know, I asked him, how does that feel? And he just laughed. He didn't respond. But the laugh just made me feel like, yeah, he doesn't even take my questioning seriously. and I feel like if we have that notion as fans, hate watching and just watching in general, how do you think that their opposition feel? Because we say it all the time, players, when Man City's opposition lose in the tunnel. This City are not good. They're not really good.
They're really not.
You're looking at
the same thing that happened against Arsenal, where they have all the possession, they're moving it side to side, and then when it comes to someone to do a killer action, it's just like it's just not there. It's not there. I don't know whether they need De Bruyne to come back into the team to be the one to.
No, but this is the inch you look for when it's like, okay, they haven't got this player, No one's there for them really, and I think just before they scored, Wolves was running down. It was like a 4-on-4.
Oh yeah. And then I think Nunes hook tackled or sat.
And I'm looking at whoever it was. I can't remember who was carrying the ball. It wasn't Lamina.
It might have been Forbes.
Yeah, and it was looking at one of them, and I'm thinking, how have you let? How? They're obviously going to go score. They get 2 corners in a row, one turns into a goal, and you're just looking at them like. And of course, once it goes to VAR, I'm thinking, no way they're going to do City on the VAR. No way. And of course, they didn't do City on the VAR. Was that a goal for you?
Yeah. It is.
For me, it was a goal, but you can't look at that and not look at previous decisions and think they've not given Berardi's, they disallowed. They disallowed.
I would have it's smart from Bernardo Silva, because while he's like touching the keeper, the ball's come in. He's offside, but he's not interfering with play. As soon as Stones makes contact with the header, he's away from the keeper. He's not in his eye line. So it's impossible to not give it. But you're right in the sense that there's been so many times
they've not given Berardi.
You're just somebody's just in the area and there's enough to put off the keeper and the goal's given.
They've not given loads of them. There's got coming loads of them, and you're just looking at them like, okay, no problem. But hey,
Charge it.
we
How did it feel?
I
How did it feel when? How did you feel when the goal when you saw the Stones header going?
was at Miller Carter.
Did you have the game on your phone?
I put more salt on my steak. What was it, Million
Did you
Carter?
try
My
to kill
missus, I put more
yourself through
salt on
high
my steak.
cholesterol or something, bro? What the
I
hell?
just put more salt and pepper on my steak. The steak lost a bit of seasoning after that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's what I did. That means like, what happened? I was like, you don't understand, baby. You just don't get it. Like, I'll try and explain it to me, and then you're trying to explain, and that is too cool ball. You're trying to explain it to your missus, and she just doesn't get it. But yeah, I just put more salt and pepper on my steak, turned it
I said
off.
you
And
couldn't. I said you couldn't taste the flavor no more, fam.
yeah,
I
I
said
did.
all the
But
flavors.
this is you asked what happened. Put more salt and pepper on my steak. I said, yeah. I called the waitress and said, can you start doing the desserts? Obviously, because now we're just gonna get home for the Liverpool game, like you know. So we just got home and so yeah, nah. Because we have the bill, yeah. Do the desserts, bill. Because I turned the game on at the 78th minute. You go, I mean, out with the family, turn the game on the 78th minute. You know what? Not going to be governed by football. And you drew me in to do that. Just might as well not have turned it on. But
Hey,
yeah,
you know when your team's lost already and you're just looking for any crumb,
you need
any
some.
crumb.
You need a glimmer. You need a glimmer. You need a glimmer. You need something. And I got nothing. I got nothing. So anyway, I agree in terms of City's inevitability. Yeah, you just don't know where the loss is going to come from. And even
That's
at
what I'm
that,
saying, man.
when the loss comes, you just don't even trust your own team to capitalize.
To capitalize. Yeah, man. City can't be playing this bad and then they're still winning games. It's like I don't know what to think in terms of someone's gonna stop them in that because a team should have stopped them already. Like Wolves should have got a point from this game. Arsenal should have beat them at the
Wolves, Fulham, Arsenal,
Newcastle they could have easily lost that game as well.
Wolves, Fulham, Newcastle. These are games where
Fulham as well, flipping out. You should have lost that game too.
Fulham, Fulham, Wolves, Arsenal, Newcastle. These are games where they should have been dropping points and we should be talking about Rodri's absence. That's what we should have happened. And now Man City, obviously they've got Sparta Prague at home on Wednesday. Southampton on Saturday, next Saturday. Then they've got Tottenham in the Carabao, Bournemouth, Sporting, Brighton. They don't really have any real games.
Saying chance for them to build a cushion, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Again?
I said you'd think it's a chance for them to build a cushion, but
no, they're going to build a cushion. I think all we can do now is just City not running away with it is Liverpool being ahead of them. That still makes everything seem attainable.
Yeah,
Psychologically, if City was where Liverpool is, everybody just feels flattened. But the fact is Liverpool top and not City, you just, even though Liverpool have more points, you just feel like you can catch them more. Do you get what I mean? And technically, if you can catch Liverpool, that means you have to be able to catch City by default. Do you get what I mean? Because City's second.
But just quickly on Liverpool then, like, do you feel like Liverpool? Because for me, Liverpool's performances, they're good, but they're not great. Like, I'm not in.
It's enough. Liverpool only Slot's got them playing in a certain way. It seems like if you play here, only Slot makes them play here. If you play here, they play here. If you play here, they play here. If you play here, they play here. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not. Yeah. We don't need to do more than we need to do. We just need to win. And I feel like that is elite. I don't know if it's conscious. I don't know if you coach that into someone. But for example, you know what Klopp's team is like? If you play here, they will beat you like this.
Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. The Klopp rock and roll thing just have you thinking.
It exerts a lot of energy. It exerts a lot of. For a 55 game schedule, it exerts a lot of energy. It seems like if Liverpool will do just enough to beat you now, and if you take it fire, they'll match you, which is very good. Like Man City did that in the early years where they just go up in the gears if they need to. They'll beat you at gear 2 if you play at gear 1, and I feel like that's elite level of manager, which Arsenal haven't really mastered ever in all our seasons. We haven't mastered.
You always make everything a shootout nowadays, son. What's going on? We're
In the
making
first season, we didn't. You know, like
what you mean the first title challenge season?
the first title challenge season, we really
Yeah,
didn't.
22-23. You lot were in your bag. You lot actually playing football
That's
back
one
then.
of the best that's one of the best we've ever played in the sense of the first 20 games. Like we were just like we'd score in the first 10 minutes, we'd score, we 1-0 up, 2-0 up.
Someone said that the last 10 games of the season in that season made Arteta completely change his worldview and how he decided
Yeah,
to push
100%,
Arsenal forward.
100%. But then you take off the first game, the first half of the season in last season, and you're just like, this is horrendous. And then the back end, so it's like if you merge them 2 seasons together, you're looking at like obviously that's not how football works, but you're looking at like 110 points. But it's hurtful, man. It's hurtful. And transitioning, onto the Bournemouth game. Are you done with City? Sorry.
Yeah, now we gotta go to the South Coast now. Perfect segue. Jason in the building after his team's 2-1 loss. The shame of Shemil. Man called you Shemilayo. Ho! Shemilayo.
That's
Never
a
heard
crazy
that
name.
Shemilayo to call me out when you just lost to the Cherries. Let's talk
God
Arsenal.
gave me joy. He made a new name.
Words, man said you lost it. You can't use that Shemilore name no more, fam.
No, but it's just because you come on with energy, but you just got packed in potion by Liverpool.
Nathan, where did that come from?
You know what's jokes? Let's talk. Man came on. Let's talk. He's been sitting in the chat for the whole Chelsea segment. Man's got, because if we talk about that 100 million midfielder that these lot all think is a good baller because he's South American, the racist captain, they want to talk anyway. Let's talk about Arsenal. Let's give him some motivation. So yeah, why it's annoying, the Bournemouth result. Why the Bournemouth result is very, very annoying, thanks. You know why it hurts the most?
Why?
You don't lose to this iteration of Bournemouth. Bournemouth are
so
bad.
Huh? You said they're bad?
Yeah, Bournemouth are bad.
Bournemouth aren't bad.
Well, from an Arsenal's perspective, Bournemouth are bad.
You shouldn't. Okay, cool. But this Bournemouth team, I feel like is
not
in terms of the last couple of years.
I'm not having that. They're well drilled. They're well drilled, calm. But a lot of teams are well drilled. You don't lose to this Bournemouth.
I feel like that's
you don't lose to this.
I feel like that's the reason why you did
lose. When Iraq the first came in them 8 games when everyone was getting something at Bournemouth. That's when we played them the last season. You don't lose to this Bournemouth. They're not even on great form.
I feel like that's the reason why you lot lost. You lot came into the game and looked flat straight away, even before the red card. You did not. The reason
why we lost is been creeping on us from the Leicester game, the Southampton game, and this game. In that, firstly, the attacking unit is not good. Like the attacking unit is not fluid. Luckily, we had Saka last 2 games. This game, we had no attacking unit in the sense that if Odegaard is injured, if your keeper's injured, what do? Do you play a centre back in goal, or do you play a striker in goal, or you play another keeper?
Play another keeper, my boy.
Okay, so if your Cam is injured, what do? You
should play another.
You play the backup Cam. Okay, then. So why are you playing 3 DMs? Why is Jorginho starting 2 games ago? Why are certain people playing? Why are certain people playing? Why is Havertz moved into midfield? Why is Trossard moved into midfield? Play the Cam. People say Ethan is 17. People say Ethan is 17. Listen, the thing about age, where it gets me so mad, if he's 17, send him to the 23s if he's not old enough. Don't start telling me someone's 16, 17, 15, 18. If they're good enough, they'll be in the squad. Hence why they have to be available for selection. And another thing is, we've seen 17-year-olds. Why is everyone acting like this? We've seen 17-year-olds come and rise to the challenge. If you put him in against Southampton at home, if you put him in against Leicester at home, if he sinks or swims, at least those are the games where you realize this was a fresh run with Odegaard injured. Southampton, Leicester, Bolton, and Bournemouth away. This was a perfect run for us to be like, Ethan, start these 4 games, start these 3 games. But then you're saying people are pushing back. No, you have to. Arteta's managing. He's a youngster. So why is he here? You can't eat your cake and have it. If you've been promoted to the first team, you're in the first team. You can't be doing trust minutes when we need you. That means the squad is just as useless then as it was last season. And did we do any real transfers if we didn't strengthen the attacking unit? So
Nathan said, "Man, we're telling me ESR and Fabio going was good. One Yari should be a nailed on starter.
If Odegaard's out, 100%.
You don't lack discipline, giving yourself too much to do." I feel like, yeah, in terms of the team sheet, I feel like what Nathan said here, in paraphrase, like again, even though I think Bournemouth are a good team, it's too conservative.
Starting 3 DMs against Bournemouth. Give him Mikel Moreno, his first game, like his first start, like against Bournemouth. That's not, you don't because now what the cry is now is Ethan has to start. So Ethan's first start in the Prem is gonna be against Liverpool. He is gonna get baptism. And the thing is, and here's why we're not mad and why Arteta's actually just not being brave. You know why? Because when the going gets tougher and our back goes against the wall, what does he do? He brings him on. He brought him on the last 10 minutes against Leicester, I think. He brought him, or was it Southampton? He brought him on last 10 minutes against Bournemouth. And in both of those cameos, he did more in 7 minutes against Bournemouth and 10 minutes against, I think it was Leicester, against Leicester, than anyone else attacking-wise on the pitch, bar Saka. So in them 7 minutes against Bournemouth, where we barely had the ball and we were playing defense, Ethan did bears. So you can't tell me he's 17 years old. He did better than Moreno. He did better than Partey was okay, but he did better than Partey going forward. Also, another cowardly decision. We go 10 men. You've started with 3 DMs, obviously on the back 4. So our attacking outlet is Havertz, Sterling, and Trossard.
Sterling.
So, and of the 3 attacking unit, 3 people in the attacking unit we have, the best player was Sterling. He took off Sterling.
I don't know how Trossard didn't come off or why
he took off Sterling. Trossard stayed on because if Arteta, if a chance falls to anyone, if a chance falls to Trossard, he's gonna score. He's most likely he's our best finisher. But you can't think like that because to get to that, we barely had the ball, and to get a chance, we weren't creating anything.
You need someone to run him behind. Yeah, you need
no pace on the pitch. Bournemouth played on a halfway line against us, bro. No pace on the pitch. And the hurtful part about not having pace on the pitch, Martinelli comes up. Oh my God, this brother. You are not 19 anymore.
Damn.
You are not 19 anymore, bro.
You see, you love seeing them grow. That used to be you lot's dog. It used to be.
You ain't 19 anymore.
You have to finish that chance, Allah.
You keep saying and stop telling me that used to be you lot's dog, because you could get criticized. Because spare the rod and you spoil the child. Discipline him. Discipline him.
Why is Martinelli getting blamed for us only getting 1 big chance in that game?
No, you scored that. I don't care. I'm not blaming him for why we lost. I'm blaming him for missing. People miss, but why is it always you that every chance it's like, oh, nearly, oh.
You have to finish that chance. There's no way to get around it.
We can do a compilation of Martinelli's big misses, even in the games that we won. We could do a compilation of like clutch moments. I'm letting it roll to my left. I don't know what. If you're telling me I have to use my right, I won't score. I'm letting it roll to my left, and I'm putting it. Kepa's not saving me. Kepa's not saving it, bro. Kepa's not saved. When I realized it was Kepa that saved it, I was fuming. Kepa's not saving it, bro. I'm letting it roll to my left, and I'm putting it bottom bins.
How did it feel getting done in by a set piece routine?
It just felt like a normal goal. I can't lie to you.
I
didn't put it down. I didn't put it. I didn't only realize when you come on Twitter and say, "Oh, set piece FC got done by set pieces." That didn't. It was a goal as a goal. It didn't hurt me. Didn't
hurt seeing your own weapon used against you.
Nah, not really. Everyone could do a good set piece. You lot just don't revise. If everyone could pass the test, you lot just don't revise. But the Bournemouth result has really left a conundrum and a sour taste in our mouth. Obviously, everyone's over it. Some people are overreacting, saying title's done. You
don't think the title's done?
No, it's not. But we're in a real conundrum right now because obviously, in the short term, the next game's Liverpool. What team do you go with?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Who do you think should be the centre
exactly back? My point. You can't put Ethan in. So the protection you was trying to give Ethan, now you've stuck yourself between a rock and a hard place because he can't start the game against Liverpool. It's too big of a game. Plus, that if you play them 3 in DMs, they're horrific. Secondly, Arteta's left himself in a weird position with the transfer window and how we are now, obviously with Odegaard's injuries, that Rice has been bad all season. This was Rice's best game this season in the Prem. Obviously, he played well against Bolton, but this was Rice's best game this season. And you know why Rice has been bad? Stop making him left centre mid. Rice was so good when he first came because his best trait, he was putting out so many fires. Those fast counters, now we keep getting countered on in that Southampton scores, Leicester score, everyone's getting some. Rice is not there to douse any fires. You know why? Because he's at left centre mid. He's high up the pitch. Why is he there? He's not a left centre mid. That's where Moreno's supposed to be now. I don't know we haven't seen enough of him, so I don't know how good he is. But let Rice come back centrally to be putting out fires. Problem is he can't receive like Partey. So do you just go to a double pivot, move someone to that's what I think we should have been doing. Move someone, put Ethan in a 10 rather than
you go Declan Rice and Marino in midfield and then Odegaard in the 10.
Odegaard or Ethan in the 10. You don't need to do the 3. You don't need to do the 4-3-3 where Odegaard plays right centre mid. You need to go into the 10, make it centralised. But Ethan is more of a 10 than Odegaard in the sense of Ethan will take central spots, can pick up the ball anywhere around the pitch. But he could have done this in the smaller games where we had, obviously, Bolton he played, but you could have done this against Southampton at home. You could have done this against Leicester at home.
I've got to ask this question just because the crowd want to know.
What's it?
Shems, what are you saying? No Prem or UCL, should he go?
Oh, Arteta, if he doesn't win the Prem or if he doesn't win the Champions League, should he go? No, he shouldn't go. Why should he go?
Let Nathan answer that. Not gonna lie, put Ben White centre back, Timber at right back. So Timber's injured.
No, I think he might be back for the Liverpool game, but I don't think. Yeah, they might got cooked a little bit this game.
Yeah,
I think
nasty
Timber's
I said nasty 2-man step from Utara and Kirkes down that.
Yeah, but and Semenyo sometimes as well. But I don't know because Timber's good at right back. Ben White is good at right back when
Timber played left back. Would you go Timber left back, Gabriel, Calafiori, and Ben White?
Keep Calafiori left back. Keep Calafiori at left back.
So you're keeping Timber there. Timber at centre back.
Actually, I'll put Timber at left back.
Timber at left back, and then who at centre back?
Calafiori's got to tuck in. And then, but Ben White right because Timber's going to go against Salah.
Yeah. I feel like Salah against Calafiori could be dangerous.
So Timber against Salah's not going to. Yeah, Salah and Timber.
That's a better matchup. That's a better matchup for you. Look,
but then you have your two left-footed centre backs.
Yeah, I know. That's the nasty dynamic.
They'll figure it out. But Calafiori can't play right back instead of Ben White. So, but I don't know. 100%. But they'll figure it out. But Timber should go to the left back position because of Salah.
Yeah, Timber up against Salah makes a lot more sense for you, like defensively. Like you lose out on what Calafiori can do in terms of bringing it into the midfield and dribbling. But
Timber can do that as well.
But not today. For me, not to the extent that Calafiori does it. It will be 6 seasons on all he has is an FA Cup. Who the player that won it for him, he treated like shit, and he spent how much he refuses to actually get a Skengman striker. Tomiyasu, why do you have to be injured? Oh my God,
he's made a glass.
I forgot about. Yeah, that's not even. He's got. I swear he got injured on international duty.
Yeah, again, he's made a glass, but it'll be. Go back to Nathan's comment. Obviously, there's twofold to this. People always say, "But who do we get though?" That's not my business. About who we get. I think if we just put it plainly, he's taken us close. It's like right.
Wait, sorry, what?
He's taken us close, yeah. I forgot he was just Mr. Picton. He's taken us close. I don't know who takes us over the edge, and I don't know what Mikel needs to do to take us over the edge. But
you'd rather stick with Mikel on that journey, is that how you feel? or you'd be ready to, like, if he doesn't win it, you'd be ready. If
But you know
Arsenal were
why
to make
Nathan
that
asked a
decision.
great question. His question is not invalid because what it has shown is that this man is not on trying to get a striker because he's prioritized getting a keeper, getting centre backs, getting a keeper, getting centre backs, getting a DM. He's prioritized these things instead of getting a striker at every given opportunity. And after a certain while, players are just going to lose interest in this. Like this project ain't like I'm cutting.
You know,
So
you've got a couple of years to win something with Saliba before you go.
so not Saliba. Saliba will be fine. Saliba says Gabriel. I'm also worried about. Gabriel could cut still.
You think Gabriel will leave before Saliba?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, Gabriel's been in like 6 years. Gabriel's been in like 6 years, bro.
Saliba's the one. Gabriel, you're right in terms of like his quality, and he could move to pretty much any
Gabriel
team.
good. PSG,
I feel
PSG,
like
Real Madrid.
I feel like he just bleeds Arsenal a little bit. Maybe just because he's a passionate player.
It's
But I
because
feel
he's
like,
a passion match, is why you say that. Saliba,
yeah. Well, you saying he just used that
Real
passion.
Madrid don't pay for defenders.
They will. I feel like they will do eventually.
Don't pay how much?
They're down to their last two centre backs essentially. Like what?
Yeah, but so when Arsenal tell them to bring 150 mil, would they bring it? They won't.
Well, he's got 2 years left. 2 years left on his contract.
3 years.
At the end of this,
in 2027.
Yeah, that's 2 years. At the end of the season, it's going to be 2 years.
At the end of the season, but they're apparently signing a new contract.
Hey, if he signs a new contract, then they'll stay, and then we're not even what we are.
I don't think the Saliba talks.
You think Gabriel's more likely to leave?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn. On this nice little segue, let's talk about the Saliba red card quickly. Good decision.
I don't think there's a discussion. It's a red card.
Arsenal fans all over the
What are we
the
talking
TL.
about? It's
Arsenal
a red card. The decision, I think the discussion for Arsenal fans is like, this is mad because when we're on the receiving end of decision like this, it never goes our way, which I do agree with. But that doesn't change the fact that it wasn't a red card. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, nah, for me, it was a red card as well. Like, especially because Raya was backtracking. There was nobody in between. And it was just like, he would have been. But I just don't know why Saliba brought him down.
I think also the protocol was like, they're saying, was it deliberate and obvious? Because the ref saw everything. What did he need to see again? Is what they were saying.
Well, I don't know why the referee didn't give it the.
Yeah, they're saying that if the referee didn't give it, why did they need to intervene? And
because
it's like
they thought he made a clear and obvious error.
Yeah, okay, and that's fine. That's fine. But there's been other decisions where they said, he made a clear and obvious error, but VAR said, he's seen it. He doesn't need to see it again. He doesn't need to go to the screen.
I feel like maybe the only thing that they would have pointed out to him is the fact that Raya was going back towards his goal. So it would have meant that Evelinson would have got a clean shot on goal. He would have got a chance to shoot on goal.
I think it's a red.
Huh?
I think it's a red.
Yeah, it's a red. But I don't know why Saliba didn't just like chase him in. Like,
it was lazy. At the start of the game, my dad said something. He was like, Saliba gained weight. I said, stop it. I said, stop it. So when Saliba's not going in the sprint, he said, what did I say? I told you. Saliba from a month or so ago will be sprinting. To be fair, I don't think he's had the best start to the season.
Yeah, it's been a bit, especially I don't know.
Not for his standards, just for his standards. He's still better than everyone.
His time at France, because he's had last couple of games for France, he's had a couple stinkers as
that
well.
That Upamecano kind of game. Obviously, you're seeing the highlights in that. But I'm saying he, for his standards, is what I'm saying. Though he's still better than most people.
We didn't even talk about Trossard in that situation.
Oh, Trossard, yeah. And I'm gonna need Richard to come forward for this one. Oh, I wish Richard was in the chat. I need Richard to come forward for this one because I give him his flowers, and Richard's a Trossard stan, and I'm also like Trossard's a sub. I'm just like Trossard's a sub, innit? Like he's done his part. He's a sub, and he's done. But like, let's not
gas it too much.
Yeah, let's not promote what doesn't need to be promoted. Like, you know, Andre Schürrle at Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea fans understood Andre Schürrle like comes on, does his part, bit part play, needs more energy, impact sub, boom. But at no point were they like, let's start Schürrle over Hazard. Or do you get what I mean? That he deserves it. He doesn't. No. The reason it worked, and it weren't broken. The Trossard thing weren't broken. Obviously, he's getting grumpy with his celebrations, like Arteta away score. Good, have that fire in your belly. The problem we have now is that the person who's supposed to be starting is still playing like a toddler, and now Garnacho's catching up to him.
Are you talking about Martinelli?
Yes. Playing like a kid.
I think the annoyance for Arsenal fans is seeing the tossing challenge today be a yellow and not
Oh
taken
yeah,
to
exactly. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I spoke about that openly today, but obviously people say they're different and whatever, but you can draw similarities in the same senses. Why doesn't that go to VAR? Do you get what I mean? So that's what Arsenal fans are like. Okay, ours was a red, but we're gonna see another instant in the next game or another game, and it won't be the same outcome. But why is it one rule or harsher sentencing on Arsenal, even if it's right, but then other people get a bly? It just doesn't really make sense. But I'm not even feeding into this crybaby narrative. It was a red.
It was a red. Tossing one again. Tossing one was weird because Colwell's there, but if Tossing doesn't foul him, I don't see Colwell like catching up to. Like he's gonna
Listen,
get.
it wasn't. It was. No one was there as well. Let's be honest. If the ball went through and it doesn't pull him, no one was there.
The issue is when there's debatable decisions, we always draw the short end of the stick. Do you agree, Shem?
100%. 100%. Like everybody, when something's always 50-50, it's like, okay, it's not in your Arsenal's favor. And it's like, to be fair, the ones that have been in our favor, Odegaard handball at Anfield, was it Anfield or where
Anfield,
Odegaard was Anfield, yeah. Things like that, but they're like few and far between. But I can give, for every one I can give you 4 going the other way. Do you get what I mean?
Wait, no, where's the thing? I've told man from time transition Martinelli to a striker.
No, that'll be even worse. Because he can't finish.
What you say? You don't want to just get him into his finesse bag, get some finesse.
No, he can't finish. He still shoots like he's played under 9s, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Everything's really.
If we did what Bernardo did today, no way it goes to VAR after it's been disallowed. I don't know, man. You'll have done some shaky things at set pieces. To be fair.
No, it won't be disallowed.
You have done some shaky things at set pieces.
Today's decision, us will be disallowed still. Like us, that goal will not have stood if it was, and that's fine. Like we know what it is. We would, bro. Anyway, no way does it go to VAR. No way.
Wait, so the City goal was overturned. Like the referee on the pitch.
The referee said no. The referee said no.
Referee
and then
said
they
no.
went to VAR and they gave it.
Yeah. To be fair.
Does that what? What, you think that would happen to Arsenal?
I don't know if it happened. I don't think it happens to many teams. Not just Arsenal. I don't think it happens to many teams. Okay, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Like, does it happen? For me, this happens to like these sort of decisions happen to City a lot. As in,
bro, they disallowed a goal, went to VAR and overturned it.
City get the rubber green with these decisions. Shems, Bar, Saka, and Trossard, who on the team can strike a ball better than Martinelli?
Shooting? Does he mean shooting?
Shooting, yeah.
Rice is a better shooter. Rice is a better shooter than Martinelli.
He can hit the ball hard, to be fair.
Rice is a better finisher than Martinelli.
Who else? You ain't really got no hard hitters on your team, though. You got like Saka.
Hard hitting is like just whack. Well, he could whack it.
Yeah, but it's not even just about whacking. You can like really
drill put the ball. It's Rice. Rice is the only one I can think of top of my head.
Rice, Saka, Trossard. Havertz has gotten into that bag recently.
Havertz is getting into that, but I can't give him enough. I haven't seen enough of a sample size. But
Martinelli don't whack it either. To be fair, like he don't really whack. I said Martinelli don't really whack it either.
No, we don't. He just rushes.
Man said Rice. Yeah, who's your dealer? You give you that. Man's been pushing this white angle all episode, fam.
He's on the sniff.
Oh my god. Let's wrap up with some United talk, okay? It's not many times I get to be here when United win. Not many times. First off, one thing I'll talk about. Rasmus Højlund, thank you for stop wrestling the defenders, man. We've been waiting for this moment for a while.
Thanks. I can't lie to you. He's not good.
He's good still. He's good.
He's not good.
I feel like he's good still.
He's not good.
I feel like this game showed me that he's on Twitter too much though. Because after the game, he was like, "Yeah, I was focusing on not wrestling the defenders." He's been seeing the tweets, bro.
Bro, he's not good. He's not good.
He's a finisher. When we talk about ball striking, he's a ball striker.
No, he's not good. Thanks. He's not good.
When we talk about ball striking, he's a ball striker. All the other things, the link up play, all of that, I agree. He's not there yet.
There's no, as a striker, he strikes no fear into any back four. He's just not good. And And that's the barometer we can just judge him by. Let's be honest, he's just not good. Like, you paid 65 mil for that.
He's overpaid. It was overpaid. But
yeah, and the thing is, but it's not him just being overpaid. You wouldn't pay 30 mil for that.
I'll 100% pay 30. 100% pay 30 mil for that.
No, you
100%.
wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
You're telling me a fast striker with insane ball striking.
He's not.
You would have paid for that.
No, he's not.
We got. Don't worry, man. We just got to prove people wrong, man. We just got to take it step by step, prove people wrong. Because this was, for me, this was one of his best overall performances. Again, if you watch the game, and I agree, because you didn't watch the game and you obviously just know Hoyland from the Hoyland that you see.
I watched the game.
You watched the United game.
I watched it. It was on BT.
You looked into 3 p.m. fast. You say we're
No,
not the biggest.
sorry, it was on the box. It was on the box.
First. I love that, bro. I love that.
I was at my dad's house.
Yeah. You looked into 3 p.m.
He has.
Yeah. Hold up.
I watched at my dad's house. Innit? He's got a decoder. Like, he's got a box.
So you watched the performance. What did you make of the performance then?
What he does is not special. Is all I can say. That's why I'm saying he's not good. Fair enough. He's a professional footballer. You expect that. Hold up, play, pass, run, move. Okay, a bit strong, fast. But what I'm saying is, it's not special. What he does,
all of that doesn't need. I don't need him to be. He's not Nico Jackson. He's not any of these players that are like very good at combining the play. That's not that's not him. But when he does do things like that, the little flicks and the laying it off and all of that, it allows him to go into the box and actually do the things that he is good at, which is finishing chances. That's my thing. I know he's not a Nico Jackson. I know he's not a.
I didn't say Nico Jackson.
I know he's not a combination striker. I know he's not a combination striker. But for me, when we get him into position, he gets a chance to have shots on goal and actually finish. For me, he's a very good finisher, very good ball striker. Hits the ball hard, hits the ball well.
Okay,
that's what you need from your striker. Nobody's asking Haaland to do all of the
your other striker, is that Carlito Xerxes?
Carlito Xerxes, yeah, he needs to pattern up. He needs to pattern because he can't always be surprised when he gets the ball in the box.
He's massive.
Huh?
He's massive.
Yeah, he's a tall.
You know when the camera pans out and you just see the whole piece, the widescreen of the pitch. If you look at everyone in proportion, like you see Eriksen, you see all these players. When you see him, thinking, why does he look zoomed in? He's massive. He looks like 6'6".
He's 6'4".
Brother. Anyway, but yeah, but then
he's
very heavy, like very flat-footed.
He needs to stop being surprised when the ball gets to him.
Exactly, or maybe that's what it's called. Maybe it's surprising, but it just seems he's never on his toes.
You're actually the striker. You're on to be like you're.
Is he on his toes? Is he ever on his toes?
He just like he came on. For me, it was a bit of a stinker.
Oh my god, he came on. They passed the ball. The ball was bouncing in the air. He did the stomp. You know, like like the Timberland touch thing, and he stomped studs in the ground. And the commentator went, "Oh no, doesn't look good." That he did like misjudged the bounce, stepped on the. Just looked bad. But
he just like for me. I understand what he's trying to do, but just bro, you need to simplify shit, and you need to actually. When he says he's a 9.5 of a striker, like he says he's a 9.5. Bro, just focus on being a 9. Just focus on being a 9 for a little bit. Like work on those instincts, and then all of the flicks and everything, all of that can come later. But for me, he always tries to do everything has to be a first-time flick, or everything has to be.
Yeah, he needs to breathe.
Yeah,
Garnacho had a good game. Garnacho had a good game.
Garnacho is hilarious just because. Like he's got goldfish memory in terms of his shots. Like he's just gonna shoot.
You need that though.
Yeah,
100%. That's one thing you need. Like, and that's Gabriel Jesus' biggest flaw. You need the goldfish memory when you miss chances. What?
No, I'm trying to do the Gabriel Jesus face.
Yeah,
I couldn't get the eyebrows.
Score and stop crying. But yeah, Garnacho kept fizzing the ball across the box, and sometimes looking at him like, just look up. Obviously, some people are not like coming forward and no one's in the box, but just come on a recycle play. But he was an outlet and he's constantly a threat. And that's kind of what you always ask for. So, I don't know. Why are we talking about Man United?
We won, bro. We have to talk. We're going to talk about it
anyway. Apparently, Thomas Frank was meant to be your new manager.
Yeah, no, he failed the audition still.
Nathan, get that quiz ready, brother.
I told man about Dutch light-skinned attackers in 2024. They are whack. Bar Gakpo, if you want to count him, Xavi Simons. Garnacho is one funny player. Not that quick dribbling his shoddy and his playmaking socks, but he applies himself. It is actually a pretty accurate.
He tries and he tries.
Yeah, word. He tries and he tries. Like one thing he's
Yeah, I
one
let you
thing.
get away with that. I let you get away with that a couple times. But
What insane ball striking?
insane ball striking. I let you get away with that.
No, what's wrong with you? Come on, guys.
I don't
Man,
know what that means. I don't
I
know what
can't
that
say-
means. But it just
I
doesn't
can't say.
sound nice.
I'm not saying fools for that. I'm not saying fools
It
for
just
that.
doesn't sound nice, bro. Just don't sound nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing that one. Pause.
All right, run it then, Nathan. Run it. What was I gonna say?
Just one question, but it's long.
Thanks. This week has it been? It's been a good week of football, I guess. It's been a good, exciting week. Like it's not been a dull one. I feel like the week prior to the international break, some of the game weeks have been poor. But quickly, while Nathan gets the question ready, Banks, does he have to be an Englishman? Does he have to be an Englishman?
Bro, why is everyone? Well, I don't know why England's pretending as if they've always had English managers. Because what country was Ericsson from? What country was Capello from?
Italian, but obviously there was discourse about that when Ericsson got signed. Apparently, I was asking.
Yeah, but they did it, and then they did it again with Capello. So let's stop pretending as if like what manager did you want to get?
Everybody keeps complaining it has to be an Englishman.
So this is the worst thing. This is the worst thing because if it was Pep, they'd be on their knees. If it was Pep, when it was like, can we convince Pep to become the England manager? It was like this would be a massive coup. If we convince him this project? Huh? If it was Pep or Klopp, they wouldn't have said a word. They would have been calm. Would have been calm. Everyone pally. But because it's a coach that they don't like as much, they're like, what happened to my country?
And you know what's jokes about all of this? The best man available for the job, they got him. I think the FA did work wonders. It's so off-brand from the FA to make such a good appointment. So
18-month literally 18-month contract. So
it's a perfect scenario. There's nothing they did wrong.
He's a tournament manager.
Everybody's motivated again. It's a new regime. So people that have been in favor, you have to work for your spot again. People like Sterling, Rashford, they all get look-ins again because the problem I have.
One minute. I saw Rashford quote tweet an England tweet, and I was just like, yeah, he got the call already. He got the call. He's back in.
They said Tuchel block Mason Mount. Hey, brother, when I read that tweet, I was in stitches. But last but not least, quickly before Nathan gets the thing and review this week, he's asking you. Wednesday, we have to be Wednesday night. What am I doing Wednesday night? After Bible study.
What am I doing Wednesday night?
Yeah, I think we could get a talk of that.
Yeah, we can get a talk.
Who have you got? We've got Shakhtar. Oh, yours is Thursday.
Figure, don't worry about all of that, man.
Yeah, but yeah, really, Thomas Tuchel is the perfect. Obviously, this is how you know people don't know ball. In an ideal world, is every manager is available for England. Who are you taking?
In an ideal world,
if every manager is available, who's you taking to the World Cup to manage England? Every manager in the world is available. There's only one answer to win you the World Cup.
To win me the World Cup, who the fuck am I taking? He's not too sure.
No. Okay, I don't blame you. I think it's only one answer. It's not Pep.
Who's your answer? Pep will take too long to.
It's Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh yeah, okay, fair.
That's it. People keep saying, "Oh, if we get Pep, you won't win with Pep." You know.
Pep's one is techie because his ideas aren't gonna like.
Brother, they will not win with.
It's not gonna translate straight away.
They won't win with Pep as the manager. Firstly,
why do you think they won't?
You don't have a lot of time to implement what you want to do on the pitch. Secondly, if Pep was very good at winning cups, he would have been cleaning up Champions Leagues. Simple. I think the best managers for the job would have been. I'm leaning. I think the best manager, number one, would have been Carlo. Number two would have been Klopp. And number three would have been Tuchel. And then number four would have been Pep. I think because specifically, Carlo Ancelotti knows how to win cups. That's his bread and butter. Can't even lie. That goes without saying. Klopp, why he'll be second, Klopp understands. I think Klopp's passion, him being a passion merchant, feeds into England's only strength. You know, when every team has like tiki-taka, football, like Spanish flary football, whatever. England's one is passion. Like England's is passion. And yeah, Klopp feeds into that. And the end-to-end football might suit England because they're quite physical and they've got energy. So I think Tuchel, while he's third, is one thing. Tuchel will make you very hard to beat. Like Tuchel can coach a defense. Obviously, you don't get your time to implement your style, but he can coach a defense.
Hey man,
And
he
to
saw
win a
Chelsea.
tournament,
He saw with Chelsea. He did it quickly.
yeah,
Put him in
exactly. I
that
was gonna
back
say,
three.
to win a tournament,
Win
you
a
need to
mad
be able
tournament.
to. You need to be able to have a very strong defense, and what he did at Chelsea was very, very quick. So last, and why I say Pep last, but the problem with Tuchel, Tuchel's attacks stink. They are bad. They are so bad. Yeah, Tuchel can't coach an attack to save his life at all. Like they're so bad. So that's interesting to see. Tuchel is one of the managers that can say, "Yeah, I'll make us hard to beat. Attackers, go do your thing." They might do no attacking drills. Fair enough, innit? And then last but not least, Pep. I think what Pep brings is more psychological. It will be in international football. I feel like the fact that the players will feel like we've got Pep, we've got the best manager in the world. They will feel like
inevitable. Give me a booster.
Yeah, they'll feel inevitable. So, but what Pep wants to do, I don't think Pep's style of play suits international football at all. Because you saw it with Thingy in the Euros. Luis Enrique's side in the Euros two Euros ago. Spain were peak. Spain were one of the peakest teams in the tournament. They play like a club. They got knocked out. Like, who knocked them out? And everyone was like, "Oh crap, Spain are out."
It wasn't Croatia. It was
it Croatia?
Germany. What? This was 2022 World Cup. Oh, it was Morocco, bro. It was Morocco.
Yes, that was it.
Oh, yeah, they were playing peak group stages and then boom.
Was it 2020? The COVID one? Was it 21?
No. It was 2022 Qatar.
That was it. Yeah.
Nathan's got the question ready, by the way.
Go on then.
Since 16-17, when Pep came to the Prem, who is every team to do the double over him in the Prem, and what seasons were they? I feel like one of them was Everton, 16-17, the 4-0. Crystal Palace for sure. No.
For sure. Okay, so you're going Everton. I'm saying last season, Brentford.
Yeah. Wait, that was 22-23, I swear.
Huh?
So that was 22-23.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22-23. Brentford. I feel Everton 16-17. I don't know if that's right. Crystal Palace, possibly.
Crystal Palace last season.
No, not last. Remember when Andros Townsend scored the mad thing?
Okay. That was 18.
What was it? I don't know what season that was though. Was it?
No, because last season was the 2-2. They was winning 2-0. They came back, made it 2-2.
For Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got any.
I've got one. I've got one.
That's one. Okay, Brentford 2023 was correct. Oh, Palace and Everton.
Okay, hold on. I've got one. Newcastle.
Oh.
Newcastle beat them 1 December. I don't know if they got the reverse fixture. This was it Steve Bruce's Newcastle?
No, that was 3-3. You're talking about the one where Pep had his hands in his head like this.
Newcastle won. No, there's one they beat them at the turn of the year, like just December, and then I don't know if they whacked them again.
Liverpool surely has to be one.
Liverpool beat them back to back. Yeah, COVID season.
I feel like it was 1920.
Liverpool beat them in the COVID season. 1920.
Yeah, 4-3. One of them was 4-3. I can't remember what the other one was.
Oh, Newcastle 8-1, but one was under Benitez 89. When they had one, they lost one at Etihad the other season. Okay, I've got one. Spurs.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Spurs. What season was Spurs? Was it Conte?
It was
Mourinho.
It wasn't Mourinho.
It was Conte.
Nah, 1920 City beat them 4-0 Project Restart.
Oh, yeah, when they was on the bender. Spurs is one, but what season?
Wait, City beat the Liverpool champions team.
No, Spurs, what season was Spurs' one?
Spurs, I'm
2021. 2021. Spurs. Oh, wow. Have you done a double on them? You have?
No, we didn't. We beat them 3-2 at the Etihad in 18. And Pogba. Then but then we lost like 2-0 or something.
What about the Rashford one? Last season, 2 seasons ago, Rashford the disallowed.
No, 2-1 and then we lost 6-3, bro. We lost 6-3. I
Oh,
said
you
we
lost
lost
6-3 in the
6-3.
first leg. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, Ole's defo done the double over him. Yes, it's Ole 1920. Ole 1920. We won 2-0 and then we won 2-0. We won 2-0 twice.
Fair enough.
When did
When
Spurs
Spurs
sign?
signed Kulusevski, yeah,
That
I
must
said
be 22.
2021. Oh, 21-22.
Yeah, 21-22.
Yeah, I knew that was fairly recent. And then Banks got it 1920 United,
So is that
21-22 Spurs.
is there any more?
That's it.
It must be it. You got
And then
two left.
Norwich beat them. Norwich beat them a couple seasons back, but Norwich wouldn't have done the double.
A double, no chance. No chance of a double.
Norwich beat them. Did Burnley ever? Burnley never beat them. Fulham did it. Wolves.
Oh, 1920 or
No, you've got
1819.
1920.
No, 18 was it 1819?
Yeah, it was Nuno.
When thing did Dharma Traore ran through.
Jimenez. Maybe it's Wolves. Maybe it's Wolves. 1819. Yeah, see Wolves. You got it. One left.
Shout Shem for that. One left. Who's left?
Shem's getting carried. He's having a laugh. I've come up with everything.
That's cap.
I've come up with every team.
I literally said the Brentford one first. I did the United.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I literally said Brentford.
I said it before you though.
I literally said Brentford.
No, I said Everton first.
And then I said Brentford.
I said Brentford before you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Bro, the tape's right here.
Right, now, once you come to the stream,
Nathan's listening and he's heard it.
I literally said Brentford. I said Wolves. I said Spurs. Get this off the screen, man.
All right, cool.
I even said, did you lot do the double over them? That's what I asked you. And then you were like, oh yeah, Oli, oh yeah, oh yeah.
But you didn't know. You didn't know if we done it. I had to tell you that we done it.
I've answered like 3 out of 5.
You threw well 2 out of 4.
Chelsea ain't done the double on these lot. Arsenal ain't done the double on these lot. Liverpool was.
Aston Villa. No, they lost to Aston Villa on the they beat Aston Villa. Because they beat Aston Villa 1-0. Brighton. Brighton.
And Sissio last day of the season and they beat them.
No, that was 1-1. That was 1-1. When Enciso scored a banger.
That wasn't 1-1.
When Enciso scored a banger.
Yeah, Brighton beat them at the end when they'd already won the season.
Nah, it was 1-1. Man City were winning 1-0 and then I feel like it's Aston Villa because they beat them 1-0 in like December or something. I can't remember if that's the season where they came back and won 3-2.
That was last season.
No, give us like 1 more minute.
That was last season.
Was that last season? No, they faced West Ham on the last day of the season.
Oh, no, not last day of the season. I thought you meant they beat them 1-0. That was last season when Villa beat them
1-0. Was that last season? Damn.
It's not West Ham.
Who else is there? Not Bournemouth.
Palace. Not Bournemouth.
You men are going to be fuming when you
Fulham.
realize
it's not Fulham.
It's not Arsenal. Arsenal haven't done it.
Leeds?
Liverpool.
No. Leeds beat them once.
Nah, Leeds just gave them games. It was just hella back and forth. Who we got? Lock in, Shem. Lock in. Let me look at a table, bro. I just need to see some teams. I can't think of any teams.
Word. It's not Brighton. It's not Watford. Hey, did we give up? It's not Newcastle. We said Newcastle, no?
Leicester City. Leicester fucking City. Is Leicester City.
What?
Is Leicester City. 1920. One of them was 5-2 and one of them was something else. Please, has to be them. I
don't remember that.
Remember Jamie Vardy scored like a hat trick. One of them was 5-2. But that's the only time I feel like it must be that. Oh!
I don't remember that.
It's not Palace, not Southampton.
Forest haven't two-peated them.
Nah. No chance.
All right, we give up.
Wait. Give me 1 more minute. Let me just look through the championship table.
I'm leaning.
It's not
Watford.
Swansea.
Is it Norwich? Because I don't know if Norwich did it twice, but they beat them once. But anyway, all right, we give up, man.
Sheffield? No, it's not Sheffield United.
It'll be Sheffield. Actually, no, it's not. We've already got the COVID season.
All right, Nathan. We lost. We lost.
All right, chat. My bad, chat.
My bad, chat.
Chelsea Conte season.
You absolute slag.
Chelsea Conte season.
Yeah, remember the 3-1 Hazard last minute, and then what else was there? That was at the Etihad. How did they do it at the Stamford Bridge then?
I can't remember.
I can't remember Stamford Bridge.
Oh yes.
Do you know what the bridge? I can't remember. You know.
Damn.
I swear that's what. Wait, this is the game where Aguero 2-footed someone as well. I swear.
Because a couple seasons after that, Aguero they beat them 5-0.
Yeah, but no, I remember Aguero. I feel like Aguero got sent off in that game as well. Oh, I can't believe I jammed that one, man. Shocking stuff. Shocking.
Good question, Nathan. That's a very good one.
No,
Thank God you didn't take us to Eastern Europe.
Well, no more Czechoslovakia questions, fam.
Good.
All right, people. Thank you very much for joining us on this lovely Sunday where my team has actually won and I don't have to go into work wondering what the fuck is wrong with my club for like the whole day. Shout out everyone that collected their 3 points. If you didn't, try again next week. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Why not in your head, bro?
I'm listening. Good outro.
And join us back here during the week for European Review Show. I've been your host, Banks, joined by my ever faithful co-host, Lavish. Have an excellent Sunday. Play that music.